Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. My name is Stephen Alves, and I am one of the directors and co-founders of Life Logistics Network. On behalf of the team, I would like to offer you a warm welcome to our Life Logistics Network orientation meeting. Before we start with our program, may I request for everyone if you can switch to the speakers view in your Zoom screen. Today's meeting is going to last about 40 minutes, and to start off the program, we're going to have a community open mic that's open to everyone, so please do turn on your camera for this next segment. I'm going to go through the gallery view here and call out a few names, and if I call your name, I'd like you to go ahead and unmute yourself, and then you can introduce yourself, tell us who you are, tell us your company name, and maybe how your day is going so far. And let's go ahead and get started. And I'd like to see, I'm going to look on my screen in order. I see Artur Moutinho from Speedy Cargo. Artur, can you turn on your, unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the group and tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm, I'm the president of the Speedy Cargo Portugal. So we have about 55 people. So we are most involved on critical that involve automotive, aviation, and of course, pharmaceuticals as well. So our specialization in Portugal is air freight, ocean freight, and customs brokerage. Thank you.
Thank you. Bem-vindo.
Welcome, yeah.
Next, I'd like to invite Sam Lee to introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm from South Korea, and my business location is located in Seoul, Korea. And actually, this is my first participant to Life Logistics, and I just really curious to know what is the nature of this network. And actually, I've been working this exhibition logistics. It's quite similar to this kind of distribution. And actually, we have quite experienced the step to handle these things out. So this is a very good opportunity to work with all of you and through this opportunity.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us today. Appreciate it. Thank you. How about Jamal? I see you're outside. Looks like a nice place. Tell us where you are. Can you unmute yourself, please? You're still on mute.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Stephen.
Hello.
Actually, I'm sitting at home. I just finished my work and I got my lunch quickly to join you, my people. My name is Jamal Bitar. I'm speaking from Ayla Logistics Services in Amman, Jordan. And we're looking forward to promote this opportunity to work with each member and looking forward to expand our business with worldwide.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure, Safety.
How about Jimmy Zeus? Can you hear? Want to introduce yourself? Unmute.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Hi, Jimmy.
My name is Jimmy. I'm from Indoraya Global, Malaysia. Basically, we do a lot on the healthcare items and foodstuffs, especially on the gloves, examination gloves, and other healthcare related products. As well as it's a good opportunity to be in here for this orientation and to know more about this network. Yeah, appreciate the invitation and also the acceptance into this group. Very excited to know more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. How about Nadine? Nadine, can you hear me? I see you there. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
How are
you? Hi, Stephen. I'm good.
Nice to see you. Can you introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi, I'm Nadine Casimio from the Philippines. I work at Philworld International, and I handle the forwarding department, and we mostly do pharmaceutical. Also, and I just joined Life Logistics.
Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you as a member. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Stephen. I'm excited.
Very good. Thank you. Good to see you again.
Hey, good to see you too.
Thank you. How about Roberto Colucci, my friend? How are you doing?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing fine. I'm here I'm Roberto Colucci. I'm in Italy, and I represent World Cargo. We've been a member of Life Logistics since the beginning. And we are, like everybody else, a freight forwarder, but we have various niche markets. And one of the biggest ones we have is pharma. So that's why we are in Life Logistics. So my day is, I'll just say 4 letters, SSDD, and the Americans will know what that means. So
Good to see you, Roberto. Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you, my friend.
And we're going to move on real quick here, but I have one more I'd like to see. Rashid from Bangladesh. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Hello, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to everyone. I'm representative from NMC Bangladesh Limited. We are working in logistics sector since 1993. And we are one of the consolidator leading in Bangladesh. And we are now focusing on pharmaceuticals also. We also handle a few shipments. So we are interested to be part of the globally in this sector. So we are also, and we are keen to develop a business trade in other countries as well. So
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Pleasure to have you here today. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next segment. I do want to thank you for those who participated in introducing yourselves. And don't hesitate to drop your information into the chat for the other members to have it. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead, and the next segment in our orientation meeting is we're going to introduce and show an introductory video to you to show you who Life Logistics is, what we are, and what we're doing in the industry. So let's go ahead and get that video going.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Stephen Alves, Director and one of the co-founders of Life Logistics Network.
On behalf of the team, it's our pleasure to welcome you to our Life Logistics orientation meeting, and welcome to Life Logistics Network as well.
Before I begin with introducing Life Logistics to you, I will guide you through the agenda for today. Today's program will last about 30 minutes or so with the following program. After my presentation about the network, we will be having an open Q&A to answer all your questions about our network.
Followed by the keynote presentation and then our 2022 after movie.
To start with, RW Solutions is a network management company that was founded in 2002 and has its operations in the Philippines.
We currently have 8 freight forwarding networks that are into industry niches.
Our networks are very much focused on the handling capabilities of forwarders, from perishables, NVOCC, and FCL, to regional and geographical interests like Africa and the Middle East. By having specialized groups, our members engage into more meaningful business exchanges with more valuable networking across our various brands.
At present, we have over 1,000 members from 100 countries under the RW umbrella.
Life Logistics is a specialized network of professional pharmaceutical freight forwarders from different territories across the globe.
Life Logistics Network has 45 member offices in 34 countries and 37 cities worldwide. I'd like to share with you some of our photos taken during our annual partnership meeting.
Now let me jump straight to the benefits of being part of the network. Life Logistics Network is virtually represented in every corner of the globe. And by being part of the network, you will enjoy instant access to your pharma freight partners that you and your business can rely on. Being part of Life Logistics means that you will work with trusted, screened, and reliable partners. Every new member application undergoes a due diligence to screen the company's financial stability, market reputation, sales strength, and length in operation. All members are likewise subjected to standard code of ethics and guidelines of the network, which must be followed and adhered to at all times. Life Logistics assures that every member is diligently screened. In addition, Life Logistics offers payment security for all members as an added layer of security when working within the group. The network has a payment protection program with $5,000 in immediate dispute protection, which will then increase to $10,000 depending on the years of your stay within the network. Through our conferences, we reduce your cost of traveling from country to country to meet your overseas partners because Life Logistics conducts an annual partnership meeting. In this meeting, you'll be able to meet and build contacts with hundreds of agents in one place. The annual conferences and meetings must be attended by Life Logistics members to fortify their relationship with the other members. We also promote our members and their services to the logistics industry by attending leading exhibitions in different parts of the world. This includes Transport Logistic, Asia Cold Chain Show, CPHI Worldwide, FIATA, the Freight Summit, and many more. Aside from attending leading exhibitions, we also distribute our agency list throughout our global database of around 40,000 freight forwarders. Life Logistics Network will also have its private information environment, which will provide access to exclusive and up-to-date information for the members. We are soon to launch our first Life Logistics Intranet mobile app, enabling ease of access right at your fingertips.
Finally, I would like to invite you all to our 4th annual partnership meeting, which will take place from May 14th through the 17th, 2023 at the Reverie Saigon, Vietnam. You'll be able to meet our Pharma Freight partners in person and broaden your connections through various activities in this 4-day event. In addition, we are co-locating our event with our sister networks, Cold Chain Connect, Perishable Forwarders Network, and Global Air Cargo Alliance, Air Freight Forwarders Network, to maximize your networking opportunity. Registration opens soon, so stay tuned. Thank you for taking the valuable time from your busy schedule to attend the Life Logistics Network orientation meeting. And welcome to Life Logistics, the Global Pharmaceutical Logistics Alliance. Our team is at your service to answer any questions that you may have and to help you to apply for membership. Stay safe and healthy during this time, and I look forward to welcoming you soon as a member of Life Logistics. Okay, well, now you've learned a little bit about the network, some of the things that we're doing, some of the places we're exhibiting, and how the network operates. But we'd like to open up a little bit to some questions and answers. And before I do that, I'd like to invite you to switch over to your side-by-side gallery screen so you can see it better. But the first, I'd like to start off with some questions that are frequently asked. So we'll throw these out there already. One of the most frequent questions we get is, how many members do you accept per country? And how many members do you have in my country? Those are typical questions. The answer is, depends on the market. For the most part, we accept up to 3 members per country at this time. But if the network believes that we can grow this number to 5 members per country in a certain time in the future, we'll consider it, and we'll do that only if it's in the best interests of the network. We want to make sure that we do that in a balanced manner, not growing one market too much. We'd rather go as broad as we can first before we go too deep in a particular country. So that's a frequent question. But, with respect to how many members there are in your country right now, you can go ahead and pop your email into the chat box and ask that question and tell us what country, and our team will get back to you with an answer about how many members we have in your country currently. Another question that we get that's frequent is, how do we background check our partners? And this is a very important question. One of the first ways that we do that is we check with the FDRS. We're looking for any blacklisted agents, and that's one of the first places we catch them. Because we also have a wide array of networks under the RW umbrella, we have a very good understanding of who might be blacklisted, who might not be paying on time. And so that we also use the full resources of RW Solutions for that. We check with local associations. We check company names online to make sure that there's no bad reputation for them out there, such as instances of fraud, etc. And we also check all the references that you supply. It's very important that we do all of these things to make sure that we keep the network tight and in good financial shape. One of the other questions we had, and we did address that in the video, is how much credit do we provide to our partners, and how do you protect yourself? As you know, most agents create agency agreements with themselves, but under the umbrella of RW Solutions, as we indicated, there is immediately upon joining a coverage of $5,000 US, and that will rise to $10,000 US, depending on how long you're in the network. So we have more information about that our team would be happy to send you if you're interested to learn more. I'd like to open the floor up to any questions that you may have, and just go ahead and open up your mic and ask a question if you've got one. And it's okay if you don't. Okay, if you think of one later, go ahead and pop it into the chat, and our team will make sure to answer that. Provide your email address, and we'll get you the answer to whatever questions you may have. Moving on in our program, the next thing I'd like to introduce is the keynote speech video on how independent forwarders succeed, and this is done by Christian Raber. So let's go ahead and watch the video.
How do independent forwarders compete with multinationals?
Multinational forwarders are having all-time high profits during the pandemic and seem to be dominating the market. Since they have a complete network of own offices to work with, which independent forwarders don't have, some customers think that independent forwarders are not serious in their business. Multinationals have it easy with finances compared to independents. As independents, we are not owned by governments or banks and are unable to buy our customers like the big guys do. And without long-term service contracts with shipping lines and airlines, where do we get the space to sell to our customers? You may even start believing that our IT systems are not updated, but is that really true?
The world of independent forwarding is actually the total opposite of what the industry and customers might think.
Independent forwarders are all over the world, and there are more than 100,000 active companies, which represent 50% of the total market share. While we do not have offices worldwide, it gives us the flexibility to choose who we want to work with. And if that is the case, we choose to work with the best option in the market. Even if we do not have shipping line and airline contracts, we do have valuable long-term connections with carriers. We have long-standing management teams, unlike the multinationals do, since we are mostly family-run and our service comes straight from the heart for the love of our families. And since we do not have a changing management every 3 to 4 years like multinationals do, we really know what we're doing much more than what a multinational will ever understand. We can take quick decisions to keep ourselves competitive compared to multinationals that take a long time to get things right. And that is why we believe in understanding our customers better by building relationships that help shippers and consignees move their cargo the best possible way. For us to stay in business, we need to offer solutions that customers can trust. Because we are so many, IT companies have recently switched their focus to serving the independent forwarders market instead of the multinationals only.
This means that we have the latest technology at our disposal.
And when we decide to get into things, we do it right by setting up highly specialized teams in niche fields of logistics that multinationals are not equipped to handle. From hand-carrying goods for ultra-urgent shipments to temperature-controlled cargo for pharma and food products, independent forwarders are more serious than what a multinational can brag about. With many of us heavily invested in equipment like trucks, warehouses, cranes, and loyal teams, we can maintain a more stable service level you can rely your business on.
So the next time you need to decide if you should work with a multinational or an independent, think about this video and hopefully you will be reminded that working with independent forwarders is the way to go.
As everything that we do is personal, and companies that value the personal touch will always be able to give better solutions to their customers now and in the future.
This video is brought to you by RW Solutions. RW is focused in partnership networking amongst freight forwarders with 900 members from 100 countries worldwide.
Okay, I'd like to thank Christian for putting that interesting presentation together for us. Next, what we'd like to do is show you our after movie from our last conference that we had in Dubai earlier this year, so you can get an understanding of how our conferences work as we prepare. You'll have an opportunity, if you join us, to attend our conference coming up in Vietnam in May of next year. But let's take a look at what we did in Dubai.
It's fabulous. It's wonderful. It's been a long 2 years in waiting. Sure, we've done some Zoom conferences, but it's not the same. You don't have the same feedback, and they were productive. We had some good conferences online, but to be in front of people again, to have that camaraderie, to feel the energy, which you don't get on the Zoom meetings, but the energy in the room is really fantastic. It's great to see again. I'm most excited about seeing all my friends again, seeing all the colleagues, all the partners, the members, and watching them interact and just enjoy being in each other's company again after so long. Yes, Life Logistics was a network that was founded by about 4 or 5 founding members about 4 years ago. And the concept behind Life Logistics was these members were experts in handling pharmaceutical shipments. And their concern was that they didn't have a global network of partners and agents who could handle the pharmaceutical shipments with the same care and expertise that they had. So the idea behind the network was to create a group where everybody who is allowed to join has that expertise, and then they have the ability to tell their clients, not only do we handle your shipments with the care you expect, but we also have clients and our partners around the world will handle your shipment the same way we would. And that's the most powerful aspect of the network and the selling ability for the members to go out to their clients and advertise that they're part of this global network of pharmaceutical experts.
It's pretty good. So far it's pretty good. It's good to see people back again after 2 years of pandemic. It's good to see everybody together again and sharing experiences, sharing like contacts, good networking, so it's pretty good.
was so pleased to be back actually in this forwarding world of meeting people again, and not only on the Zoom and the Teams conferences, but really meeting people face to face. And it gives so many more opportunities to us to express ourselves and to explain things and take time to sit together with individual people and agents. So yes, it was fantastic.
I think it will be very good impact, a very huge impact. As I said before, I have met a lot of people, and I hope it will turn into good business and mainly in a long-term relationship, not only just to make business, but real, like, to be allies.
Highlight was the safari last night. The trip, the car, the Jeep ride, the dinner, very beautiful. I did it before, but it's always nice to do it again.
Definitely, we're looking forward, and hopefully we can go on like this, and there will not be another pandemic problem in the future. But people, you can count on us. Quick Cargo Service will definitely.
I hope that I don't miss another conference from you.
I'm already prepared for the next one.
Conferences are always great. I mean, they're great not only for the business side, but also for the personal relationship side. It was 2 years we were all stuck home or in the office with computers. Seeing people face to face makes always a big difference.
This experience for this conference has been outstanding. It was the perfect way to come out of the COVID era for us. Perfect way to gather. The opportunities that the members had to meet with each other within the network, but also across the different networks. The energy was the same from the beginning to the end, even at the closing cocktail. Everybody is still full of energy, enjoying the time together, but really building big, strong business ties again. Everybody that I talked to has met new partners, discussed new business strategies, and I really expect that there will be many fruits coming out of this conference.
So now I can tell that you are all ready to sign up for our conference in Vietnam next May. That was a great conference in Dubai. We're looking forward to a fantastic event coming up in Vietnam. Again, it'll be co-partnered with a couple of the other networks. So there's lots of opportunities, not just to meet with your fellow Life Logistics members, but some other air freight agents and cold chain agents as well. That may be some other aspects of your business that you'll be able to develop further across the networks. So hopefully you're going to be seeing us there in Vietnam. We'll be looking forward to that. But where do we go now? Why are we here today? We're here not just to completely, give you all the information about the group, but to invite you to join us. If you're doing pharmaceutical business, we're looking for those agents who are, already handling it, that are doing good business, that need that network, that will provide the partners that can handle the shipments with the care that you provide for your clients. So we're asking you today, come join us, be a member of Life Logistics. We're offering a special membership for those who have attended the orientation meeting today. And we're going to be giving out information about what you can see on your screen right now. This is the offer that we're giving today. It's $2,000 for the membership fee. It includes a security fee, application fee, and also one free pass to the meeting next year in Vietnam. So it's an awesome opportunity to join us. And I say it's always a good idea to join now because it will give you an opportunity to work with some of the members, get to know some of the members before you meet them next May. And you'll already have established some business and you'll have a chance to sit down further with them and build more business, as well as meet the other agents that you may not have started working with yet. So it's a good time to join now. We've got a great offer for you as a thank you for joining our orientation meeting. So I'd like you to really consider this and ask us any questions that you may have about the membership, and we'll be happy to help you. Our team will be happy to help you fill out your application and get the process rolling so you can join us as soon as possible. Once you become a member of Life Logistics and join in, you're added to the network agency list, you're added to our email and social media chains, and then you're going to have access to eventually to the web, the application that we've got. And that's going to be a very important tool for all the members, just to communicate, to have all the information they need about their members, and to be able to communicate directly with them through the application. As I said earlier, joining us give you an opportunity to be with us in Vietnam next May, which is May 14th through 17th. So go ahead and mark your calendar now, because I know you want to join us. And it's going to be at the Reverie Saigon in Ho Chi Minh. And this hotel is fantastic. It's a beautiful property. It's a great location to have a conference, and you're really going to want to join us there. If you have any additional questions, our team is ready to reach out and help you, answer all the questions you have, fill out that application, and join Life Logistics today so that we can get you in, get you marketed out to all the members, and welcome you as a member of the Life Logistics family. In closing, I'd like to thank you for your valuable time in joining us here today for our orientation meeting. We've given out a lot of information in a fairly quick manner, so I know you're going to have some questions. Please feel free to follow up with us. And I'd like to, again, just reach out to you and say, send us your contact details. Let us know what your questions are about why Life Logistics will work for you. What can this pharmaceutical group provide for you? And we're going to answer those questions and welcome you into the group very soon. I'd like to thank you again for your time. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day and a great upcoming weekend. I'd also like to invite you to answer the survey questions that we have that have now popped up on your screen. This will help us as we analyze the after effects of this orientation meeting. But please go ahead and answer those questions and submit them. I appreciate that before you go. And I hope that you've had a good time today, and it was great to see you all.